Welcome all of you. For many of us who live comfortable lives in city, we don't have to deal with it every day of rural life. There is something romantic about the remoteness. We seek out the places seemingly at the edge of the world, either in the person or virtually, such as in the fiction of film. Similarly, there is something tantalizing about the place, frozen in the past, distance in terms of space as well as time. A town left behind, Koilabas. By late afternoon, we reached an escarpment at the top of the range from which we can see the Indian gigantic plains stretching out to the horizon, the earth seemingly curving away over the edge. We descended to the southern slopes of this area for another half an hour or so, then rounding a bend, came upon a settlement along a dry ravine at the base of the hills. It was the first sign of civilization we had seen in over an hour. Welcome to Koilabas, the city left behind. We parked the bike and began to walk through the northern section of the town, which we quickly realized was almost completely abandoned. It was built along two-main street flanked by the empty storefront and once prominent two-story homes now crumbling with the Mughal-style architectures and facades of neoclassical colors. Koilabas was an important trading center from Rana's time until 1986, when a bridge over the Rapti was completed at Valubang, connecting Dang to the central Tarai via East-West Highway. After 1986, trade shifted to the towns along with the highway, and those who could, the wealthier Marwari families and others, picked up and left for the place like Lamai, Gorai and Nepalganj, where they had helped to establish a new bazaar and local industries. The building which you see is the bombed out police station that locals told us was destroyed by the Maoists. We wandered into an abandoned living room strewn with the bricks which now appeared to be used as a public toilet. Anomalously, there were tasteful alcoves built into the inner walls, and the ceiling was made of finely carpentered woodworks. We came to what must have once been a busy swamp, where a tree grows from the roof of a handsome brick house, its the roots at once spraying the bricks apart and welding them together. The sunset called a prayer issued from a mosque somewhere, and the group of the men and women wearing burqas emerged into the street. They came from the southern part of the town, which was apparently more populated. We talked to a group who informed us that we were in the town of the Koilabas, and yes, indeed, we are still in Nepal, although India was just a couple of 100 meters down the road. This had been a major trading post, they said, for the goods between India and the hill districts of the north, but all that had come to an end some time ago. We have also visited the most famous, a large Ram Janaki Mandir, located on the north side. The building and the compound's wall were freshly painted white and pink. Terrified looking lions stood at its entrance. A lonely pujari showed us around the temple and said that most visitor comes on Saturday from Indian villages near the border. Inlaid into the marble work outside the temple were several old Indian 1 rupees coins bearing the inscriptions. From Koilabas, goods are transshipped over the Dudhuwas, Tudang and Deokhari valleys. Before Nepal's established East-West Mahindra Highway was built in 1990s, Koilabas was also a transit hub. It was often easier, if less direct, to use Indian trains to travel east or west to reach Nepal's other part. A older gentleman told us that the temple was built in 1885 AD using contributions from all the members of the community, including the Muslim population.